I've been in for the culture, you know what I'm saying?
Ladies and gentlemen, For the Culture Podcast, episode 96. We got a lot to talk about. We're going to get into it very, very soon. But first, I'm going to let Hov talk to y'all and let you know what we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Talk to him.
Yeah. What we talking about, real shit, or we talking about rhymes? You talking about millions or you talking about mine? What we talking about? Cause I ain't got time for what people be talking about all the time. What we talking about, fiction or we talking about fact? You talking about fiction, hold up, pardon my back. I'm talking about life. And all I hear is, oh yeah, it keeps talking about I ain't crack. Talking about profit, I'm talking about pain. Talking about despair, I'm talking about shame. Talking about gossip, I ain't talking about game. I ain't talking about Jimmy, I ain't talking about Dame. I'm talking about real shit, them people playing. What is you talking about? I don't know what y'all saying. People keep talking about, oh, take it back, I'm doing better than before. Why would I do that? Ain't nothing cool about carrying a strap out, wearing your moms and burying your best cat. Talking about revenge while you carrying his casket. All teary-eyed, about to take it to a mattress. Talking about music, I ain't talking about rap. Talking about who's hot, I ain't talking about that. The conversation has changed, let's yap about that. I don't run rap no more, I run the map.
They talk, we live, we see what they say. They say.
Seeing what y'all talking about.
They talk, we did, who cares what they say.
Yeah, still they can't focus on them, they be talking about me. Talking about what I wear, talking about where I be. Yeah, check out my hair, these ain't curls, these is P's. PC hat still getting paid, I'm combing through G's. Please, we ain't focus on that. Cause I don't run rap no more, I run the map. A small part of the reason the president is black. I told him I got him when he hit me on the jack. Talking about progress, I ain't looking back. You know I run track, try not to get lapped. People keep talking about hope left them flat, trying to rewrite history. Let's talk about facts. Dame made millions, even Jazz made some scraps. He could have made more, but he ain't signed his contract. As far as street guys, we was dealing crack. It's just how the game goes, I don't owe nobody jack. Grown men want me to sit them on my lap, but I don't have a beard and Santa Claus ain't black. I repeat, you can't sit on my lap. I don't have a beard, now get off my sack. Scream at me.
They talk, we live, we see what they say. They talk, we did, who cares what they say.
Friend, three. And now that that's that, let's talk about the future. We have just seen a dream as predicted by Martin Luther. And you come, choose to sit in front of your computer, posing with guns, shooting YouTube up. Or you could come with me to the White House, get your suit up. You stuck on being hardcore, I chuck the deuce up. Peace out, Medusa, welcome to the blue print, trade piece, JC, you tutor of my own horn. Beep, beep, mooyah, Ras Klabaruba come through with the roof up. So I can see the sky, cause everybody talking ho. I think we know why.
They talk, we live, we see what they say. They talk, we did, who cares what they say. They say.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the For the Culture Podcast, episode 96. And this is your host, ML3, you feel me? You call me Mike, ML3, whatever you want to call me. And I'm here with a lot to talk about, as you just heard in the record. I'm going to start off with saying rest in peace to Andre Leon Talley, a fashion icon. He passed away this week, and I want to send prayers to his family and prayers to the fashion community. With that being said, I'm going to get straight into music. Gunna actually ended up beating The Weeknd out this week. So he ended up getting number one on Billboard Hot 1, or not Hot 100, on the Billboard 200 chart over the weekend. Pretty surprising, but then I'm like, okay, the Drake record came out and all that. And The Weeknd surprisingly did not sell his, going gold in 2 weeks type of numbers. So Gunna got the number 1 album. So shout out to Gunna. Also shout out Weeknd, because album wasn't bad. It's just not selling as much. Also, my Pharrell playlist is out. So if you go on Apple Music, Skateboard P, it's out now. Fire. You know what I'm saying? All my playlists, you press play. You don't have to shuffle it. Just press play. Let's see. Any other quick things? Oh, Muni Long was in the studio with Puff Daddy today, Friday. So we can see what happens, because P. Diddy is very, very good with R&B artists. So we're going to see what they come up with. Big Crit also said his album is finished and potential release dates are swirling. But we got a single that I will play later on called So Cool. Also, the Super Bowl halftime show commercial was actually pretty damn fire. Super Bowl halftime will consist of Eminem, Snoop Dogg, Kendrick, Mary J. Blige, and Dr. Dre. So we're going to see how that goes. And yeah, Guapdad also released a new single that I will be playing later called I Need Bands. Tyler, the Creator, composed the music for Virgil's final Louis Vuitton show, which took place yesterday. And Kanye actually released a music video for Heaven and Hell. And he is also in the news for a record that he did with The Game. So I'll be talking about that in a little bit as well. Quick news, Fuck Donald Trump is now certified gold. And YG has an upcoming single called Scared Money, which will feature J. Cole and Moneybagg Yo. Also, 21 Savage mentioned that he might be coming out with an album this year. So far on Hot 100 entries, he is 4th. And this was all without a project, so he tweeted it's time for an album. We're going to see how that goes. And Kehlani teased a song called Little Story, or she's teasing a little story. I don't know if it's like a short film or whatever, but we getting something. And also, Jay-Z, Kelly Rowland, Robin Thicke, Meek Mill, and others are trying to get a law passed in New York to stop rap lyrics from being used as criminal evidence. And I'll be talking about that later as well. So let's get into it. I'm going to start by playing you Big Crit's new single, So Cool. Here it is.
I get hot like a skillet, thinking about money in the billing. On the phone with the lender and I'm living. If the bank had a cap, I would peel it. Like really, trying to get millions. Get a bigger high view so vivid. A couple cars, it could raw chrome wheel it. You think materials make me sound silly? Like really? How are you so cool? I'm so cool. How are you so cool? You say we don't need that money. You say we don't need that money. I'm so cool. You say we don't need that money. You say we don't need that money. When I get hot like the summer, when the AC on the light bill turn up, you wanna cuddle when I think I might burn up. I'm feeling lucky, so I might play the numbers. I'm on the come up, gotta get mine before the asshole tech folk run up. I need a 10, 20, 50s, and 100s. Don't you think being rich sound fun? I wonder, how are you so cool? I'm so cool. How are you so cool? You say we don't need that money. You say we don't need that money. I'm so cool. You say we don't need that money. You say we don't need that money. How are you so cool? I'm so cool. 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 How are you so cool?
Big Crit, ladies and gentlemen, that is So Cool. It's a real short record, but it's so smooth, you know what I'm saying? Big Crit is actually really underrated in the last decade. He's one of the best. He's top 7, top 5. Some people put him number 1, and I'm not mad at it. As far as Southern artists go, he has been number 1 in the last decade. Let's see. The first large thing I want to get into, larger thing, is Abbott Elementary. You know, the show is taking the internet by storm, obviously, because black people run everything. Our culture is what it is. But in very positive news, we don't have to worry about a season 2 or anything like that, because in ABC's scripted shows ratings list right now, it is 3rd behind Station 19 and Grey's Anatomy with a .62, and the other 2 shows are only 1 tick each above that. So it's going to stay on ABC, and we'll be able to watch it every week. So make sure y'all tuned in to episode 4, and episode 5 is coming out on Tuesday on ABC, 2 a.m. Wednesday on Hulu if you are in California. So yeah, make sure y'all keep tuning in and watching the show. Quinta is a legend, and she should be respected as such. Also, Will Smith won Best Actor at the 2022 Golden Globes for his acclaimed portrayal of Venus and Serena Williams' father in King Richard. So, shout out to Will Smith for yet another award in his trophy case. Let's see. Speaking of Will Smith and all that type of stuff for movies, films that are coming out very soon are Batman. Next month, well, not next month, March is coming out, and it also has been said to be 3 hours, 2 hours, 47 minutes runtime, something like that. So, make sure you get your snacks when you're watching this movie. Make sure you get your food, whatever you got to do. Go ahead and do it. Yeah, that's honestly the film that I'm looking forward to right now. Multiverse of Madness got pushed back. Morbius got pushed back, so we're looking forward to Batman. I want to get into the ignorant shit, but I'm going to save it because as far as Jay-Z and this law in New York, I understand because people like TK and things like that, the music wasn't necessarily needed to be evidence because TK, he did it, you know what I'm saying? But the music being used as evidence was kind of pointless. However, as much as I agree with that, and young black men are being targeted, if you were to make music lyrics not available as court evidence, you can start petitioning to make a whole lot of other things that are similar to that not being used as court evidence. Also, this would lead to people talking more reckless in music than they already do, which is not going to help anything. So it's a very slippery slope. I feel like it should be looked at in a different way when it's a prominent artist or something like that versus trying to throw it out altogether. But I feel like the way the law and justice system is set up, it's a piece of shit anyway. So it's kind of hard to get that correct. Especially because it's just New York, and if New York was to pass this, they're going to start trying to push it in California and Texas, like all the big states first, of course. But again, as much as I'm with that because prominent artists are being targeted when they say certain things in records, which may or may not be true because most of the time niggas be lying. Let's keep it honest. I'm not talking about Memphis and all that type of stuff because that stuff is real as we've seen, but a lot of artists they exacerbate whatever they live or they full of shit the whole way. So I feel like this is a very slippery slope because people who really do things can try to start getting anything similar thrown out in court because, if you can throw this out, you can throw this out, and it's just going to become a long list of loopholes to get away with things. So yeah, that's my take. I'm not upset with it, but I'm just like, we got to make sure that we pay attention so people don't decide to run away with this loophole because, it's a lyric, it doesn't mean anything, So yeah. I will be back. I'm going to play, let me see, what record do I need to play for y'all? I'm going to play the new Guap Dad 4000. He actually flipped a LL sample. I'll tell you what sample it is when I get right back. Hope you guys enjoy. I Need Bands.
Drowning in Hennessy, I'm addicted to fucking tea. Your toxic ass back like you ain't did nothing. I need check on me. My ass, she tried to flex on me. They got mad and said, you don't check on me. No, made it bad for anybody who next up. But for the
pants. I need bands. I'ma find something new, they ain't shit. So all I ever think about is licks. I need bands. Act like you been around something. Act like you been around money. I need bands. Act like you been around something. Act right, you around money, yeah. Sleep on the floor with the carpet and the nails. Now it's money for bail. My girls got BBLs. Trying to get into the industry, but I was late in it. I ain't never had my own lane, I created it. So why would I give us a title if I'ma play with it? I'm in love with you, but bitch, I hate this relationship. You gotta understand what come with fame when you fuck with me. My job already crazy, you act crazy when you faded. You ain't left on me, they broke up and she left on me. Now all your problems and bills supposed to be left on me. I'm going bad on anybody who test us. I got your social in my notes and you next. Cause it's bigger than doing shows that Mona Scott left. Fake diamonds, big shoes, you cannot high step. Wanna stay the woke nigga, go tweet a hotel. Sweet taking whole trips, start making dope, bitch. I need bands, money falling in my hands. So many knots, bills falling out my pants. I need bands, I'ma find something new, they ain't shit. So all I ever think about is licks. I need bands, act like you been around something. Act like you been around money. I need bands, act like you been around something. Act right, you around money, yeah. I need bands.
Shout out to Guapdad 4000. That sample is from 1987's LL Cool J record, I Need Love, a banger, and Guapdad obviously put his spin on it because that's what he does. It's a scammer. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Guapdad 4000, Oakland, California, Bay Area, legend in the making. Let's see. Oh, I want to get into the bullshit. So with that being said, we about to talk about two idiots. Don't know their names, but I'm about to light their ass up. So there's two idiots that have a podcast. They're both black men, sadly. I don't know if they're from America or not. Don't know the name of the podcast, but everybody who's listening to this knows exactly what two dumbass niggas I'm talking about. They decided to use their platform to spread incel bullshit, bash black women for no reason, say they don't date black women and make it a joke like they're 11-year-olds in fucking middle school. It's really sad to see how ignorant these two dumbasses are. Like, I seen a clip. I went and checked a clip. This is not from their page, so I'm not giving these niggas no streams, which y'all need to stop doing, by the way. Stop giving people streams when you know that they're stupid. You know that it's not worth it. You can talk all your shit on Twitter, but do not give them a clip, a soundbite that will pay them, because that is a waste of your time, and you're helping these idiots grow bigger. My second point, or back to the point I was making, I seen a clip where he got upset. One of them, the lighter one, got upset because a woman brought her friend on a date. Now, I don't mean bringing her on a date as a, like, in the ignorant way where if you bring someone out on a date and they try to bring their friend and make you pay for everything. Not that. She told him she felt uncomfortable, and he got mad. Think about it. Look at the way you talk about women. I'm surprised you even got as far as you got. Like, you make everybody uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable. You got mad and told them they don't know how to follow instructions. We're all grown-ass fucking adults. A woman don't need to follow your instructions, because that don't even sound right, first of all. And if you talk about being submissive, that ain't even your woman. So let's start there. It's not even your woman. So you need to get your shit together. Like, I don't understand why some dudes get a platform and decide to talk about this. Like, there's another clip of this nigga talking about women want to just be hoes and then they want you to give them money and all this. I'm like, bro, this is very, very specific and very, very personal. I'm surprised you got pussy in the first place. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. But if you want to talk about a woman that wrongs you, be very specific about that specific woman that wrongs you. Don't get online and talk about all women do this. Just like niggas have every right to be upset when women get online and say men ain't shit, men ain't this, men ain't that, as a whole collective is just as ignorant to do the opposite. There's no reason. for you to get online and bash women with no type of backing. Like, you're not talking about a specific situation. You're not talking about a specific person. You talk about all, and then you give examples. The fact that you got checked by Brittany Renner of all people, and she was correct, is fucking sad. It's sad. Spotify posted your shit clowning you. Yeah, you got paid off that, sadly. But the fact that you're getting clowned by everyone collectively shows how ignorant that you are. And it shows the world how ignorant that you are. I hate seeing black men do dumb shit. And this is a great example of that. And it makes other podcasters like myself, who don't even speak about these types of things, look bad. Like, it's people online like, oh, you keep microphones away from black men. From them type of niggas, keep microphones away from them. And everyone online with a think piece about these niggas, drag them to hell. You know what I'm saying? But again, do not give these niggas no type of clout to where they're getting paid. And I hate, on top of that these niggas have classes. And on top of that, these people that are bashing them are not their audience. Their audience is kids. Not like little kids, but there's middle schoolers and high schoolers that are like, oh, I want to learn how to talk to women or whatever. Their only source is online. So they go out and look up shit. And then you got these niggas popping up. So they get online with no father figure, if they don't have one. I'm not talking about all kids, but you know what I'm saying? And they see this and they think that this is how you're supposed to talk to women or treat women. And you got 16-year-old boys talking about, I'm an alpha male. Shut the fuck up. For one, go talk to somebody with sense in your home, in your family, an adult that you know and trust, or someone older than you that you know and trust. Then you got girls that are like 14 talking about I can't be submissive or be feminine shut the fuck up. If you're a woman and you want to be feminine, you're going to be feminine in any space that you're in. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, a man shouldn't have to do all this extra shit in order to try to prove his dominance. You look stupid. If somebody hurts you, talk about that specific person and go to therapy if it's that damn bad. Because if you online bashing an entire gender, attacking the world, yelling into a microphone about some shit that you put on yourself, as far as the situation with the woman going on the date with her friend in the vicinity because she felt unsafe. Nigga, look at you. Do you hear how you sound? Do you hear how you talk about women? I'm surprised that you even got that far. Any woman that deal with you anyway, that you'd want to deal with, is going to be walking around looking like some type of slave or some shit. Because, like, the way you talk about women is like, you're supposed to get bowed down to by women that you don't even know. And none of these women are even yours. None of them. So what the fuck are you talking about? I don't know these niggas' names. I'm not going to look it up because I don't give a fuck. And I'm not giving them no type of platform on my shit. But y'all know who I'm talking about. Like, that shit is ignorant to me. So I want to end it with this. I'm not going to drag them for no 10 minutes because it's not worth my fucking time. I'm going to say this. Stop listening to stupid shit. When you see stupid shit like this, turn it off. When you hear stupid shit like this, turn it off. You got everybody streaming it, turn this shit off. Out of sight, out of mind. They stop getting paid. They ain't got no money. They ain't got no platform. It's over with. It's really, really simple. But society likes stupid shit. I looked it up too because I wanted to speak on it. However, as a whole situation, this shit needs to be deaded very, very quickly. As quickly as it got brought up. So, it's the end of that. And I'm going to talk about the Raiders real quick. The Raiders lost last week, sadly. It was some BS, but there's a lot of silver linings in that game. The defense got it together. They technically only gave up 19 points, but, you know, blowing a whistle and then not blowing the play dead kind of is ignorant. I'm not going to get into that too deep. But offseason news, Jim Harbaugh might slide to Vegas, which is beautiful. And they're either going to have Ed Dodds come in as GM, or today they actually interviewed somebody new, which actually really, really impressed me, and I'm loving to see it, low key. I might want him over Dodds. The Bengals assistant director of player personnel, Trey Brown. He impressed Mark Davis today in his interview, and he might fuck around to be our GM. If we get young black men in charge in the Raiders organization in the front office. That will be a beautiful thing because the team is winning right now. Well, we're coming off a winning season. He clearly built a stacked ass Bengals team. He built the youngest offense in the league that's going off. 1,000-yard receivers, 1,000-yard running back, 4,000-yard passer. Did what he had to do. You know what I'm saying? So, if Trey Brown pulls up to Vegas, welcome. If Ed Dodd pulls up to Vegas, welcome. Jim Harbaugh wants you as coach, but I still want Rich Bisaccia in the building. So my projected staff that I would love to see is Trey Brown or Ed Dodd at GM, Jim Harbaugh at head coach. I want Vic Fangio. I don't know because I'm like, Gus Bradley did good. He just need to fix red zone defense. But between Vic Fangio and Gus Bradley at defensive coordinator, special teams, I want Rich Bisaccia to stay, get paid extra, and be an assistant head coach as well as the special teams coach. And offensive coordinator, Greg Olson got to go because that man is trash. Does not know how to play call. I don't care how much players love him. He got to go. Word on the street is Pep Hamilton might slide. We're going to see how that go. But I feel like he might do well. So I'll say Pep Hamilton. And that's who I want on the Raiders. Let me see. Is there anything else before I go? I don't believe there is. But, one more thing for music. Yesterday, Shinsia and Megan Thee Stallion released their single called Lick, right? The video, vibrant, everything looks great, blah, blah, blah. The actual record, it's not good. And we all need to collectively agree and understand that it's not good. We could love these artists and still make sure that we hold them to a standard of actually good music. Megan either tried to make WAP again or Shinsia tried to make her version of it, and that shit is ass. I'm just going to keep it a stack. I love both artists, but that song sucks. I'm sorry. People are going to stream it because that's what people do. The music video is going to get views because that's what people are going to watch. However, the song's garbage. WAP was a moment, and WAP was actually a good record because the beat and everything was good. You can't go try to recreate something that you've already done. Like, it's not going to work. I'm sorry. And this isn't about, all you should keep doing is rapping about a pussy. It ain't about that. It's just garbage. If it's not good, it ain't good. You can rap about your pussy all day if it sound good, but this is not good. Yeah, that's really all I got to say about that. Oh, and Kanye, the Heaven and Hell music video, vibrant, beautiful. Obviously, his music, when it's super produced like this, isn't for everybody, which is not a problem. But the visuals there, because this was mainly for a visual thing, it was great. And also the record with Game, he dissed Pete Davidson and said that he survived the crash. This is a loose way of saying it. He survived the crash to kick Pete Davidson's ass. And I was like, damn, okay. And then reports came out that Pete Davidson hired more security or whatever. And I was like, sheesh. But Christian Kanye has disappeared in the last couple of weeks. Or the last month or so. Like, since this divorce thing has started getting rolling and Pete Davidson came in the picture. And it's pretty wild. Kanye is still doing his job as a father, which is all I really care about. You know what I'm saying? But it's getting wild out here. But we gonna see how things are looking next week. To recap, stop listening to and giving the energy towards stupid ass people. Kanye West did great. Shinsia needs to go back to the drawing board and make music that she knows she can make. Or go back in the studio with Kanye because she went crazy in there. The Raiders are doing good things right now. Rest in peace, Andre Leon Talley one more time. Gunna has the #1 record in the country, or album in the country. And go stream Abbott Elementary. This is not, sponsored by them or anything. It sounds like it the way I talk about it, but the show is amazing. Just to go enjoy it. People need to stop trying to critique the show and just enjoy it for what it is. There's not an actual issue with it. Just go watch it. Stop doing dumb shit. And if you're not black and you got something to say about the show, we don't give a fuck, bro. We don't. Yeah. Shout out to Tyler for doing that final show of Virgil's. And make sure that you love the people in your life. Valentine's Day is coming up. If you have someone in your life, make sure you show love to them every day, not just Valentine's Day. But yeah, in 3 weeks, show love in an extra special way. I will talk to you guys later. Black people, stay together.
Simple hits, move, cool to love, straight out the tenements. Drop the joint puff, that just finished it. Would've did more without censorship. Talk to plenty chicks on a mini flip. Love when the girls say they want a skinny dip. Call room service, tell them send it quick. Want grits, don't forget, put cheese in my. Chill with the fellas that I came in with. Buy more minks before December hit. Player like Mase, revoke your membership. Cause this a baller club, they come with benefits. Still reminisce when lady used to diss. Now everywhere we go, all the hoes generous. They must think Mase is on the rush, cinnamon tip. Dusty denim tip, but still the mean chips. To be asses, or girls who put key scratches on brand new coupes at E-classes. Jet for yards before I do a federal charge. Name incorporate, no problem getting cars. Whole entourage in the Monterey Lodge. When you're very large, never spend cheddar you charge. Get my deli menage, Halle Berry massage. Different color bins in every garage. You would've thought 95, Earth spin twice. Mace, be billboards, hiding merchandise. Player like me must deserve this life. Every girl trick kid if you work her right. My click bubble, why you wish me trouble? So hot, bad boy gonna have to ship me double. Why not? I can't keep my eyes off you. I can't keep my eyes off you. Ooh, Mase, I love you so. Never ever ever gonna let you go. Why not? I hope you feel the same way too. Yo, if you never had a man, then why try me? Niggas out of town wanna learn my G. Understand me, the ball I be. Need about 3 pages and call ID. When I come around, all the waiters get jipper. Wanna serve poppy, him a big tipper. Leave the restroom, about 6 strippers. Don't watch me, tip up his zipper. I'm a good fellow, mellow. God puff trees, my teeth never yellow. Hello, in the club, jingle like I'm jello. With the kids, biggest tickle me Elmo. Next summer, stretch Hummer. For the whole state, anything by no cake, oh no wait. If you ain't ready to see Mase in the gold 8, I really think it's time that you relocate. Yeah, don't stop.